Yeah. All right. Mine eyes have seen the glory of the Silverhairstacker show, and he's trampling out the vintage. Welcome to the show. New theme song this morning. Who we got in here? We got the big Jabez Spires. I aspire to be like Jabez. Did you get that? I aspire. Never mind. Sadie's first, but not. Morning, Hank. Morning, Ping G. Yeah. Ping, I got enamelware, a set of 4 place settings in that set. Taught in concert. Yep. Not the best singer, but never professed to be. How are you, Sand is Handy? Mike. We're here. Oh boy. Have you been looking forward to this show for the last 24 hours? Or 2 days? Or 5 years? Yeah. It's the highlight. It's the highlight of your morning, my show. That's right. Highlight. We're here to highlight all the good stuff about reselling and the weather and what car you drive and where you went on vacation and whatever else we feel like talking about. Robin had to wait for 2 commercials on YouTube this morning. I did add, I'm sorry about the ads, but I figure as long as I'm going to do a show, YouTube might as well pay me for it. So I finally remembered to turn on ads. Sorry about that. Yeah, hope you didn't miss the theme song at the start. Sue, you're glowing. That's wonderful. Wait, it's morning. Time is weird down here. That's right. Oh, man. Bum crack picker, all the way from merry old England. It never rains in California, but girl, don't they warn ya? It pours, man, it pours. Glad you're making a little change for efforts. Another theme song. And right on time, we've got the world famous baby spit up shoulder Tom, the Queen City Picker.
Good morning. Good morning.
Good morning. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. You were breaking up just a minute ago, but
Breaking up.
I can hear you now.
They say that breaking up is hard to do. And I know that it's true.
Larry, how you doing, son? They find out what was wrong?
He just got high blood pressure enough to blow the top of his head off.
Yeah.
If he's not careful. The show is like my upcoming prostate again.
Yeah, it's I haven't combed it. I just don't really care this morning.
Wild hair Tom. Yeah, sure she would.
Just 3? Mr. Sadie?
Three new meds. They'll get you straightened out.
Yeah, hopefully. Just be careful, don't get scratched or anything like that. You'll bleed out with some of those meds.
Three so far. I have 3 different blood pressure medicines. I don't know why they can't put it all into one pill, but there you go.
Because one does one thing but raises it a little bit too high, so they have to give you another one to bring it back down.
I don't know why. I don't know,
Good morning, Chaz.
but I'll just deal with it. Which reminds me, I wrote myself a note to go pick up my prescriptions today. They called me yesterday and said, your prescriptions are ready. Come get them. Okay. It's a good thing my pharmacist loves me. Of course, they probably sent out a message to anybody. And in contrast, Tom takes Viagra. Sure he does.
Thanks, Kent.
Sue only takes 1 pill for blood pressure. Well, if I would lose 50, 60 pounds, it would, I'm sure my blood pressure medical needs would lessen.
Yeah, me too, because my heart wouldn't have to pump so hard when I move this girth around.
Tom Pole. I've lost 35 pounds this year. Blood pressure has dropped 12 points.
Nice.
That's good. I'm working on it. I've been on a diet since the first. I've lost about 5 pounds. It is an eBay show, a reseller show. So I went out picking at the Lutherans. Got a couple of Western wear vests.
Yeah, it is, Kent. Oh, I like that.
These are pretty cool. You put on your favorite paisley cowboy shirt and throw the vest on. Grab up your Tony Lama boots and go
Are you just
to the
is all that going on over your red long handles? Because you haven't mentioned anything about jeans.
baby got her blue jeans on. Yep. So Sadie's got new pains, but lost some of the old ones, so it's a push. Then I got some enamel wear that was in the thumbnail. I got 2 of those cowboy vests.
From the ladies yesterday?
Yeah, get up and go line dancing. Yep. And what else did I get? That was about it.
Todd knows how to boot, scoot, and boogie.
No, I got 1 pair of shoes. So I have 4 items yesterday. Not that much. Boot, scoot, and boogie. No more sodas. Trying to remove all ultra processed foods. Yep. If Tom was only eating 1,300 calories a day, he would be down 25 since last week. You haven't watched the cowboy movies? I have. Cowboys always, most of them wear vests, right? Keep their pocket watch on one side, and the other side you got a couple of silver dollars. Yeah. Free Christmas stuff. Yeah, I need to list. Getting a new shower and all.
Did you decide to go with it?
Yeah, we'll get one. We'll get one. Different
okay.
company probably. I ain't gonna pay 15,000 for one though. I still expect it'll be around 10 or 11,000 though.
Yeah.
Because I don't think a company can stay in business if they're just overcharging all, like that first company. eBay is broken. My eBay's not broken. Had a big sales day yesterday. But then I got a big return coming. Crap. I've been having quite a few returns lately. For whatever reasons. Yeah, let's see. All orders.
See, back when they were putting assigning, I'm gonna call it YouTube domains. If there was something like if your name is She Sells by Sue. If there was another She Sells by Sue, then and she was there first, and she got the @ then they would assign numbers behind yours, like at She Sells by Sue 246.
What the F's he saying?
It was supposed to, because you're supposed to be able to go into YouTube and just type at Momo of 2 minis, and it take you to your page. So that's where a lot of the numbers came from. Like Mr. Sadie is 1, 2, 3.
I don't know why I have numbers after Silverhairstacker, because I think I'm the only one.
Because you didn't go in there and say that you wanted to be Silverhairstacker.
Yeah, I did. I think I used to be, and then they switched it.
Well, you need to go back and look at it then.
Pineapple spinner.
Okay.
You didn't put it in a gift box, Robin?
Did it say anything? Did you say anything about putting it in a gift box into your description? Is he paying for the returns?
Mm-hmm. You got the other ones, what?
I'm gonna tell you what, keeping the kid for 2 days.
Are you worn out to a frazzle?
I'm still tired. Lifting, and he only weighs like 13 pounds, but Lord.
Checking
He's
out
a dog baby though.
No, I'm Silverhairstacker 8664 for some reason. I don't know why. It don't matter, I guess. Howdy.
I'll come harass you guys for a while.
All right. We
What
have
you talking about?
a
What's
guest
the
on the
news?
show this morning.
And it's
What?
a chick.
We have a guest on the show this morning, the fine horsewoman of Kentucky, Miss Tara Carey. Let's give it up.
Yeah.
Ah!
I just got back from Shipshewana.
Is that a place?
Yeah, you know Indiana, Shipshewana, where the Amish town is.
I've
No,
never
I'm
heard
not
of it.
familiar with that.
Oh boy, you're real Southern boys. I bet you somebody's heard of it.
Well, it's in northern Indiana. What does it got to do with
Shipshewana, but they got like a lot of tourists go there for the Amish stuff.
If
But,
you're from the region, if you're from like Hammond or Cary,
you know. They have this big. I went and helped somebody. I helped my friend. They took 2 colts up. They didn't make the cut. There was like 70 in it, and it's this big Morgan's like jackpot class for babies. The winner got over $80,000.
Yeah, you're a little soft, Tara.
I'm soft. Like I need to be harder.
Turn your volume up just a little bit.
Yeah, you need to tone up them glutes and them delts
Okay.
and those and
Well, I
those
I am eating
abs.
yogurt.
and those. Oh, Sadie got a cha-ching.
Oh, there you go.
Jabez likes soft though.
Oh, Javis likes it soft. Okay. No comment. Well, what's going on with eBay? What's the buzz? What's the word?
I
heard this is a reselling show, so what's going on?
I had a big sale yesterday. You want to see?
Boy.
You want to see?
Yeah, of course. So I know what to look for.
See these masks?
Yeah.
Hang on, Gwen
Make
wants
it
to
bigger.
talk to me.
Or click on your listing there.
Just a sec.
The boss needs him to check in.
Oh, okay.
I'll be right back.
All right.
Okay.
Boy, that picture that you posted of Brandon, man, he looks like an old young man in that one. I'm not talking about, he looks like he's in his 20s.
Yeah, I know, but you should see some of those other kids at school. I mean, they look they look older than him. There's kids that have like full beards and stuff. They must give these kids like, I don't know, growth hormones down here.
It's in the food. It's got to be in the food. Because like I said several days ago, everybody looked like had baby faces, and when I was in high school, and now
when I was looking at something from where I used to live, because it's on my Facebook, and like they had a picture of the hockey kids up in Eagle River. I used to live. Now some of them were in Brandon's class. I mean,
right.
Brandon looks bigger than all of them. It's the weight room, Jim said. Because they have conditioning, they really work the weight room there.
All through high school, I worked in an office supply store and I fixed typewriters until my senior year. The place changed hands and I didn't really get along with the new guy or whatever. So I wound up getting this job landscaping, and you're working in a greenhouse. So you're like carrying like bags of lime out to people's car. Well, a bag of lime is a little bit smaller, around the size of a cinder block, but they're 50 pounds. So when you're carrying those 3 at a time routinely, you'll just run, because if you can't carry 3 lime bags out to people's car at one time, people laugh at you. Sometimes if you're in a hurry, you'll grab 4. So that's 200 pounds you're carrying out to somebody's car. I saw somebody from school that was going to a different college or whatever. He ran into me. He's like, "What the hell happened to you?" He goes, "You like blew up." And that's what you'll actually. I gained a little height. You get broader in the shoulders, and it's the weight room makes them bigger. And I didn't know it'll actually increase your height too. Was that? Jordan?
Oh, Jimmy's friend, yeah.
No, it was Jordan, Michael Jordan.
Yeah, but Jimmy's friend said it too when he started doing all that weightlifting.
Yeah, he needed to gain height. He started by weight training. So that's what, and it could be hormones in the chicken too, though.
Yeah.
Dang, Jabez. Do you have a white beard?
Gwen couldn't get. Yeah. It's a cold weather military mask.
Oh, that's cool.
So
I can't say I've ever seen one. You ever seen a cold weather
Sure.
military mask?
Covers your face.
You-
He
completely.
sold it for over $800.
I
It's like
think a girl
super
was
cool.
wearing one of those in a fashion show I saw on
Yeah, it
TV.
covers his whole face, but it's got straps on the back of the head. And then I guess you put your hat over the top of it and your goggles, but you know what I mean? You got to find us some of these, Jim.
Okay,
Anyway.
how much demand do you think the military has for like sub-zero? How many guys are stationed in Antarctica? They're probably pretty scarce.
So I had 2 listings of them. I had 18 of kind of better ones.
Oh,
I kind
wow.
of separated them out. Then I had 25 of the not quite as good, but still good.
Uh-huh.
And I had Mr. Chin Hui come along, and he just bought all of them.
Nice.
Oh, so that's why it's 800 or some dollars. I was like, wow, masks for 800 some dollars. Okay.
What
So
What, did they
the
sell what was their price individually?
Wait, how cold does it get in Texas?
237.50 divided by 25, whatever that is.
Ooh, it's well, you're the school teacher. You tell us.
And then the better ones, he bought 18 for 197.82.
Mm.
So yeah,
Are they staying in America?
I don't think they will be
Oh.
Oh boy.
because they had some kind of Oriental writing in the order.
Oh.
And so check it out. Yesterday I sold $614. Ba-bam!
All
Take
right.
that. How's that for a part-time
Yeah.
reseller?
Sounds like you're spanking them. Where did you get them? At the auction house or one of your surplus things?
Yeah, at the auction.
Cool.
I wish I could have bought more. I think it was all in one lot. I just bought the lot and
That's the way you do it.
flipped those. I took about 20% off for the customer and they flew out of here. All in one sale.
JB's you encroaching on Barry's territory.
What you got, Sadie? Sending me a text here. 1,000 drive pins. Is this what you sold, Sadie? Yeah, Sadie's got a good sale.
What is
Drive pin. It's 1,000 drive pins. SDF 22P 8 THB drive pins. They look like a little bit like those metal rivets to me. I don't know.
You remember all those band uniforms I bought for UK?
Yeah.
Yes.
And I donated the bibbers. You know, I was because we sold one the other day here. We had to go get it, and I'm like, figuring out. You know, we've sold over $1,000 in those things.
Oh, well over
$1,000.
Wow.
They're slow, but so.
Where did
so
you
when
put
did I
them
buy
all?
2 years ago or something.
And what are people using them for?
We
Jeez.
get a lot of UK people that were in band. They, sentimental.
Yeah, and they're how those band I mean, they're well made. I mean, they're not made like junk.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
So I mean, if you want a souvenir from your school or something, it's a pretty nice one. I mean, if you had a kid in school decide I'm just going to keep my band uniform and didn't turn it in at the end of the year, I'm sure the school would be like, no, you're turning in that.
I had
one person. We're looking for you.
There was one person that wasn't even in band, but he sent me a picture of it. He framed it, but he had a whole room where he had a UK football uniform, a UK basketball jerseys. He had all this memorabilia in this. I guess if you're really into University of Kentucky,
if you're really in the UK, because it's not player worn, but I mean it's band member worn out on.
It is college.
It was out on the field. If you want a souvenir or something that was out on the football field, every one of these band uniforms was out there at one time or another.
Nice, Mike. back in the 74, 75, 76, our band uniforms, if you lost them, was like $300.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, they're expensive. I wish I'd
And
have gotten the hats with them, but I
they
didn't.
they were heavy. I mean, like wool jacket.
Yep. Yep. Expensive.
I mean, everything's embroidered. There's no like, there's no like logo. There's no like printed on graphics. There's everything on it. All the lettering and stuff is all embroidered on, and nicely done.
During my career, the different places I taught band, we ordered new uniforms maybe 4 times. So they'll probably last about 12 years.
And you can get them
Well,
from
these
us
are from
for the low price of $24.99, free shipping.
they
That's $24.99, free shipping.
these are like from the early 2000s. They might have got retired like in 3 or 7 or something like that.
Well, a lot of colleges have way more money than public schools, like where I
Yeah.
taught.
Okay.
Yeah, UK's in horse country. They got plenty of money. If you got money for horses, you got money for anything.
Don't talk about food while I'm on a diet, Phil. You're just not allowed. I am going to eat at Thanksgiving, though. Absolutely. Ba-ba-ba. Yummy, Phil. Tom, you look like you're concentrating
I am. I'm looking through a bunch of pictures to see.
or constipated, one of the two.
My back hurts me for one thing, but I'm looking through some bunch of pictures if I see one of our uniforms. Because we had this gold vinyl overlay that came over the jacket part. So during concert season, it would look like a tuxedo. Then during band season, you'd put this vinyl overlay over it, and it looked like a marching band uniform.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that doesn't sound hot to have this.
It was hot as a mamma jamma
over the top of your band jacket. Like band jackets aren't real cooling either, you know.
They are, like I said, they were wool. No, I don't see one. I just for the heck of it, I just typed my high school band uniforms, and just to see if anybody from my school had put up any.
Yeah, the first couple of football games in Texas, I had the kids wear the band T-shirt with the bibbers on.
Oh yeah.
So, and then once the weather cooled off a little bit, then it's time to put the jackets on too.
So did you do it like, like our band? They don't necessarily wear just the band uniforms. They wear these costumes, and they'll do like these theme presentations where they roll these like props out on the field and stuff. Like they did like Peter and the Wolf, so they rolled like fake trees out, and they do other stuff, and then you have the flag people like running around the field and stuff.
Yeah, that stuff kind of started getting more in vogue to do the last 5 or 6 years I taught, and then they pretty much all do them now.
Yeah.
The Cheeserettes always wore the costumes. The band they always just wore their uniform.
We have in our school, in our kids' high school, they have one of the student parking lots. The entire parking lot is striped like a football field.
Yeah.
Because that's where they practice their positions for like where they're swirling the flags and stuff like that. It's weird because when you pull up, you're parking on the 20-yard line or whatever. Because it's kind of hard to see the regular stripes because you got all these football gridiron stripes all over it too.
Yeah.
Yeah, they take it a lot more serious here than where Brandon was in school up in Wisconsin. They have a semi.
Yeah, the marching band has a semi trailer with a semi tractor that pulls it around.
Yep.
And when
Those
they show
band
up,
boosters, they work like dogs to keep that stuff up too.
yeah. And a lot of times I've seen them like when other schools are, they'll have a thing. You'll see the band truck, and they'll have a couple supporting little box trucks too. It's like an armada of band stuff.
Is that when you go into Florida, Mr. Sadie? You got the 15 passenger?
They do too. Wear shoes. Oh my God.
Well, my senior year of high school, we had a new band director because Louis B. he was retiring because he must have been 100 years old. Anyway, our new band director, he was into the corps style marching. So it was, Todd, you know what corps style marching is. It's not as flamboyant as traditional band marching was, where you had all the characters running around on the screen, the field, and all that kind of mess.
Yeah, there's different styles of marching bands. You got your drum corps style, you got your military style, and you got your.
The drum corps is what we were doing.
Did you ever see that movie Drumline?
I don't think I watched it, but I've heard.
I haven't ever seen it, but I know what you're talking about.
Well, it's like there's a bunch of schools in Louisiana and across the South that they don't really march. They get out there and do a lot of dance.
Yeah,
Right.
that's what our school does.
Yeah, that's what our school
It's like
does.
interpretive dance. There's not really much marching at all. They're all like, they like dance around like the tuba players are like swinging their tubas around and stuff like that. Yeah, it's not like when I was a kid. You're right. I didn't think of that before, but yeah, when I was a kid, I see them marching in parades in a very straight line and stuff like that. These people are running around with ribbons and doing a bunch of like interpretive dance stuff.
Jabus, did y'all's high school ever play Lancaster High School? Because Lancaster High School had the Golden Girls. There was 100 girls in gold lame swimsuits, basically, and they had the things on their arms that had the tassels on them, and they got out there and they did dance routines. There was 100 of them.
Ooh, I like tassels.
Shut up. Yeah. Anyway. Oh, Lord. The band was only like 200 people, and 100 of them were the Cheeserettes before you got to the Golden Girls before you got to the Cheeserettes, which were the baton twirlers. Good times. Good memories.
I don't know. When you were telling me about these gold swimsuits, it reminded me. Jim always tells me this story when he's in high school talent show. This girl that came out in her yoga outfit to dancing.
No,
to
it was a dance class outfit.
Oh,
It was
dancing
skins.
to "I'm Made for Loving." Is that it? The Kiss song?
Kiss, I Was Made for Loving You.
Oh.
Oh my God. The principal, I look up because the auditorium's like sunken down, and I can see the principal's up at like one of these edges, one of these balconies watching it. I can just see the look on his face. It's like he doesn't know what to do because she's out there doing it. There's no pole, but I mean it's like a pole dance. I mean she is doing it. She's twirling her hair around and doing the splits and all sorts of crazy stuff. And I mean I'm 15 years old. I mean the drills are out of the edge of my mouth. And the color of the dance skins, they were glitter, but it was like this mauve color, and mauve is like my least favorite color. But she pulled it off. I'll say that.
Chaz, you were a majorette. Can you still twirl your baton? You need to practice for.
I told you that.
Nashville 2026.
That's what I was trying to tell you. That's how you carry it.
But James was talking about school sizes, playing football and whatnot. There was a school when I was in high school. It was like Podunk High. I don't remember the name of it because we didn't actually play them. But they had their student body. Their high school student body was like 600. We had 600 people in our we had 1,200 people in our high school graduating class. they were, the category of schools you play in is based on your school size. So they were playing all these little high schools, and their football players were farm boys. They're used to pushing, 7615 John Deere tractors around when they wouldn't start. They were just cleaning everybody's clock, and they ended up getting put into the 4A category because of their football players. Those were some big old boys. I've never seen that. I didn't even know there was a movie called that, Mr. Sadie. And Mr. Sadie, I'm going to have to move you over one click. One of these days, I'm going to have to build me a board so everybody can see where they're at on the board.
Oh, boy.
Yeah, I graduated with a class of like 320, something like that. Went to the 50-year reunion, and there's only about 250 of us left. The rest are dead.
Oh, boy.
There was one high school that we played against, and their football team came in on 2 school buses. Their band would come in on like 6 or 8. They were huge. It was a huge band. And we were like, is everybody in their school in the band? And apparently we weren't too far off from that. Because their band was 3 times as big as our band was. And I knew some guys that went to Rock Hill High School, which is at that time was the other high school in Rock Hill. And we were like, adversaries because we're both in the same city. And Paul's like, he's like, you could put our band, Rock Hill High and Northwestern's bands together, and we still wouldn't be as big as they were. Oh. I know y'all just love all this band high school time, especially since people like Lag hasn't even got out of high school yet.
Probably should actually talk about like eBay or something. Huh?
Yeah, probably so. But that gets old after a while.
You can't just keep rehashing the same thing over and over.
Well, how do you make money in eBay?
I don't know.
You you source good products, you list said products, you sell said products, you offer great customer service on selling, shipping and delivery of said products, and that's it. And then you just wash and repeat.
Yeah.
Rinse and repeat.
It's the sourcing part it's hard for people. Because, people like Todd hates to go out shopping. He hates going out
for
sourcing
me,
stuff.
And I've always said this, is I mean, not that I won't go like in a thrift store or something, but I much prefer going to an auction because I can get a big pile of shit all at once and come home and process it.
Yeah. I remember when y'all would have that flatbed trailer up in Wisconsin loaded down with stuff.
Yeah.
I see so many sellers going to the bins and doing the thrift store.
We have a bin, but I drive up there 3 times a week to go source. No, I mean, I've been in it once, and you have everybody's there, they're throwing elbows for shit and lining up for the new carts, and I just don't have patience for it. I'd rather just go to an auction and outbid somebody on something and bring it home.
Yeah, that's what I do sitting right here is bid on stuff on.
I'll use high bid a lot. I'll do live auctions. Now, I don't even hardly go in Goodwill because Goodwill's prices have gotten so high. For a lot of stuff. I mean, sometimes you find something that falls through the crack, or they got like these little thrift stores here. I'll go check it out, and I've done okay there. But I mean, if that was the only place I was getting shit, it'd be pretty hard to make a living on eBay.
And this sounds like Lag when she's picking her mom's basement.
I know. It does. Well, you'll have to do it at some point, so you might as well get it now. Why you don't have to be in a rush.
Yeah, I've used proxy bid too. I like going to live in person auctions, and this is says it gets obnoxious, but I like it.
I really wish y'all would put y'all's old auction finds back up.
Yeah.
I really wish y'all would. Has anybody in the chat not seen one of Jim and Tara's old auction videos?
Well, they've been down for a long time.
I'm just wondering. Yeah, most of these people have been doing this for a long time.
Lag was probably a
Yes, I
toddler
did.
when we took those down.
Yeah.
So I'm kind of having fun watching the controversy between, what's that guy's name?
Are you talking about the Pegasus Lounge dude?
Yeah, Pegasus Lounge, and Josh Galt made a video about his thoughts on it. Josh was wanting to debate with him.
What are they debating about?
It's like a presidential election.
Oh no.
They put
He's
it on
like,
prime time.
He's like saying you can only scale so far with a traditional reselling business, and here's how to do it my way and do it better. Yeah.
That's what Pegasus is saying.
Yeah. He's a very eloquent speaker, but yeah.
Well, I will say, in my opinion, like if you're like a regular reseller, like us, like me. I mean, I'm not gonna go scale this up to like $2 million a year. It's just I just think I know I ain't gonna do it. I know my limitation there. I'm happy where I'm at, but I'm not gonna be. I also know I think you have a lot of people out there who are trying to scale this into like a corporate type like income.
Yeah.
Like they're running a factory or something.
Yeah, and just straight reselling, I don't. In kind of the traditional way we do it, I think probably Bridget is the best or the most or the as far as you can go.
Yeah, I mean,
with it, or maybe
you get that 6 figures reselling, you're doing pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I'm sure she's way over that. But she will just basic listings. She will go through
that
60, 70 listings a day.
He sells a lot gross too. And I mean, I think, and I don't.
She didn't let stuff sit around like I do.
Yeah, but that James in St. Louis, he has a lot of listings. He sells a lot gross. But Bridget, I mean, I think he's like around 200 grand or something.
Bridget Chris goes to an auction and fills that daggum big old Ford van up that they have. It's not one of the raised roof ones. They'll fill it up, and a week later, she's like, I got to find more stuff to list. She will have that thing emptied, she and Chris.
Well, it is. You have to be a machine. I mean, when you buy it, you got to get it listed and move. It's not Junk Lake. It's Junk River. It should keep flowing.
I think she's just trying to get her store built up because, sooner or later, she's going to become a grandma, and she's not going to want to deal with that listing bullshit. And Chris is kind of slow, so she's got to have 10 years of listings up.
Bridget does simple photos and descriptions, no fluff. So
yeah. Bridget, if you're listening, you need to defend yourself.
Why? She makes more than I do.
Oh, I know that. Because we're making fun. I'm making fun of her.
She's working for the auction company too, which is probably good because she sees a lot of the stuff that's going to be coming up before it's open to the public.
Yeah, she.
I don't know if she's helping set up the auction or what, but that's kind of nice because you see the stuff that's coming up to auction.
So you're saying she's like the Nancy Pelosi of reselling?
No, she's not. She doesn't do anything illegal.
She has the inside details on it when it's coming up.
Yeah. I think she's trying to work Chris to death so she can just take the inheritance and just move to Florida.
Sassy.
Yeah, I mean, if you had a source where you could get Rolex watches, you wouldn't have to make hundreds of listings a month, you know?
It depends how much you pay for the Rolex watch.
Well, buy as long as you can buy low and sell
I'll
high
give
like
you, yeah,
anything
well,
else.
it's hard to do that on a Rolex watch. And I'm not saying that sometimes you don't come across stuff, but I use this as an example. There was a guy at the flea market when I used to actually do that antique flea market, and he would do silver dollars. He'd be like, well, I sold $1,200 today. I sold $1,200. There's all silver dollars. Except when you're paying $30 for the silver dollars and you're selling them for 31, 1,200 gross sounds a lot better than, I'm making about $1 per silver dollar.
Oh yeah,
You
oh yeah.
laid the money out for the silver dollar. So that's the one thing. Sometimes not that you don't find that stuff on Fluke or it gets mixed in with something, but like a Rolex watch, I mean, typically the seller on that has a pretty good idea exactly what the Rolex watch is going to be worth, right around.
Yeah, if I could,
I
that's a
found
good
one
point in
Rolex
this.
in the
If you're,
wild. I found one, as long as I've been reselling, I found one Rolex in the wild. It wasn't a gold one. All it was the face and one of the
well,
hands and some of the gear, and I paid like $20 for it. And I
You
think I
sure it
sold it
wasn't
for
a
300.
ROLEXX?
No, it's one of those because Rolex also made a not. If you remember back, way back in the olden days when American Pickers had that, where they found that Rolex watch, but it wasn't a gold or had any precious metal in it. It was, what was that Rolex watch? Remember we got one like they had American Pickers. Was it like during World War II? It was the 40s. It was a very simple Rolex watch, but it was a Rolex. We found that in the wild. It was all busted up. I think we got about $300 for it.
But
yeah, but like Anissa says, it doesn't have to be Rolex. Tommy Bernard found a source where he could get
Yeah.
shoes.
$50 to $200 shoes for cheap and sell those. So
It's like anything. I mean, it's like baseball cards, Pokemon cards, Rolex
Yeah.
watches. You got to know which ones are the ones that pop. Because any maker, any type of thing is going to have duds and going to have superstars. And what you want to pick out is the superstars
Yeah.
at the beginning.
but you're limited on your it all comes down to time then. If you can get great inventory,
Well,
you're
it might
still
like
you're still going to be capped out even if you're doing Rolex watches or high dollar tennis shoes or
yeah.
like Ronnie Hart, he gets men's suits and
Like my thing this week I could be selling antique clocks. Next week I could be selling silverware. The following week I could be selling horse memorabilia. It depends what auction I'm doing that week for what I have
And
coming in.
it depends where you are in time. I mean, it's like what is hot, right? You got to know what's hot at that moment in time because there's things that were hot 5 years ago that you can't that are
Yeah.
very hard. They're going to be laying in your inventory for a long time. If you pick them up now.
yeah.
Because people are changing. You got generations, interests are changing. You got people who collected that kind of stuff are dying off.
And that's why I have 1,700 items in my store that aren't selling.
What are we up to? Almost 6 grand.
I think I'm at like 5,800.
Yeah, we're hovering right around 6,000.
Oh, y'all have a lot. That's a lot of listings. I mean, just regular listings. Now, if you were on List Easier and doing postcards,
I have a lot of stuff that's car parts, and I had this summer I bought a small engine auction parts thing out, so I have a lot of those are parts.
Mercedes.
There's a lot of Mercedes parts, but I mean the Mercedes Ford Mopar parts. I mean I've made thousands on that. I can't complain about that.
But I will say, if you get your inventory up that high, you'll find yourself not subconsciously you'll be whistling the theme to MASH, the theme song.
What? Why?
I'm not allowed to say it on the air. Trust me, you'll be whistling it.
I remember when Dusty used to make fun of me, and he'd be like, "Oh, selling off." He used to make fun of me because what did I have, like 1,500 listings?
make fun of what?
He used to make fun of how many listings I had. Now, like me, a lot of people are up around 10,000 listings, and like you have like other really big people are over
Dang it.
20,000.
I mean, I don't know how we'd ship it all, but if you sold our entire inventory like in 1 month, I mean, it'd be like, okay, we just quit. We're never going to live to spend it.
Yeah.
Well, you sell if your volume goes up so much, you're selling so many items, then you're going to have to start hiring people to help you ship, which is
I don't
eating
want to
into your
do that.
profits.
I don't want to do that.
Who can afford that? I mean,
I would rather
The
keep it. I
paperwork
would
and-
rather
oh
stay
my
at a
God.
level that me and Jim can handle. And I know that sounds backwards, but Jim's 60 and I'm 52. I'd rather stay at a level that me and him can handle. I don't want to bring people on. I mean, I maybe would pay my son to do stuff, but that would be it. I'm not hiring outside people.
And Brandon's going to become an attorney, so he's not going to be doing the resale thing.
yeah, on the
No.
ride home last night, he was asking me, Dad, now how do I do legal briefs? Okay, so no, he's not going to be reselling it. He's got no interest in it.
Honestly, to him, this stuff's junk. He's like, oh, why is there more junk in the car? You know, like if we bought, like we had 2 auction
He had
pickups
his own account for
yesterday.
a little while, but he did
Yeah,
for about a
he-
year, and he didn't.
He just
He'd
faded
rather
off from it.
He'd rather shovel out shit out of stalls.
Right. Right, Jabez?
Yeah. Well, you can buy fake ones, Jabez.
I bet that's true, Sue. I mean, but a lot of people just sell on eBay to sell something that they own for a while and they want to get rid of it.
Oh wow, it's that high? 95% of sellers? I didn't think it would be that high.
I bet there's a large percentage of people that have a selling account that haven't listed anything for years.
Probably.
I mean, if you include the people that sell the 5 things they want to get rid of and then they never come back,
Or they have 10. They have 25 of something. Okay,
Yep.
Jabez. But y'all had enough listings that you were supporting your family very well, or you are supporting your family very well. So, maybe it's not necessary to have 10,000 items.
Yeah.
Did you do a big sale and sell them off, Chaz, or did you just start yanking stuff down?
I need to do that with a lot of items I have.
Oh yeah, when I moved down from Wisconsin, I mean, I had it when I moved.
Shut up, Larry.
Dang, he thinks we're going to take pity on him because he's got a little bit of a blood pressure issue. He's coming in here with both barrels loaded this morning. Here, I'll move you one more notch over for you, Todd.
Man,
He's in the
that's pretty
Yellowstone.
harsh. Larry's starting to resemble something that rhymes with fast hole.
Yeah. Oh Lord, let's see. I've been running 24-hour sales ranging from 30 to 50% for a month now to move it out. Cool beans.
Well, and Kevin, in one of his recent videos, mentioned, if something isn't selling, it's better to get some of the money out of it, even if you have to take a loss, than not selling it at all. If you bought something for $10 and you thought it would sell for 50 and then it never sold, if you sell it for 5, well, at least you got $5 back. So
Yeah, because you won't even remember. I mean, you bought the
And
stuff.
hopefully you bought it with something else.
But even if you bought it, even if it's, do you remember if it's a loss even? I mean, you bought it so dang long ago. Most of the stuff, I can't even remember what we paid for this stuff if it's been in inventory like
Yeah.
a year. So yeah, just get rid. If you get rid of it, get it for something. We rarely wind up donating something unless it turns into a real. It's got to be a real.
Unless it got
speaker.
damages.
Or size. Like the shipping costs so much that the charges on the shipping
Yeah.
won't make it worth for us selling it. If it's something small though, well, we usually do keep an inventory a while before, and eventually the stuff sells. But and you got to have space. We got barns and stuff like we have space to put the stuff. If you're living in an apartment, you're not going to be able to hold that kind of inventory.
You know, Todd just sticks stuff in boxes and put free on the side of them, set them by his driveway. They would disappear overnight, and he wouldn't have to do anything else. But you know, you remember when Nikki used to go to a lot of poplar picker? For those that don't know, she used to go to a lot of auctions, and she'd talk about buying a $5 box or a $3 box.
Yeah, they still have them.
And it basically it was a lid of a printer paper box lid, and it would have all kinds of stuff in it. And you know, she would pull out $15 items, and you know, one item would pay for the whole thing.
Too. Bridget does that a lot too, and I've done it. I mean, you see a box lot, you'll see one or two items that you know, well, basically this is worth $50 each. Then you got a bunch of what I call mediocre stuff that's in that $10 to $20 range. Well, you might as well list it. You got nothing in it.
I'm gonna tell you, who was that said that? Jabus. On our trash pickup days, the night before, you will see all of these folks driving around our neighborhood with trailers behind their vehicles, picking up like old washers and dryers, furniture, kids' toys, all of that kind of stuff. And otherwise, it's pretty quiet except for when the law comes in for one of our neighbors down the street.
Yeah, replenishables. Wouldn't it be great to just have 5 items in your store that just keep selling over and over and over and over and over, and you can always get more? But I don't. Now, I did get a lot of bulk type stuff, like those cold weather masks.
Right.
Yeah.
I started with like 80 of them, but it's
well,
that stuff is great, but it's not replenishable. I can't get more just because I want more.
Yeah. Well, that's what happens to me too a lot. I'll have like Briggs and Stratton ignition coils. I paid $10 for like 100 and some of them. Well, I've sold them all out, but they were selling it for like $80 a snap. Yeah, I wish I could get more of them, but so you move on to the next thing. That's a lot.
All right. See you later, Jabus. Have a good weekend.
Take it.
Get over being sick.
It's but Todd, you sold how many years did you sell those SpongeBob night lights?
6 years.
You had a bunch of them.
I had 300.
And you had one listing, and it just kept rebooting, and you just kept reselling them.
Right. Toward the end, I even raised the price.
Everybody does but you know, back up here where Ping said, since she started using List Easy, or her listing numbers have gone from like 350 or 250 to, what was it, 250 to 850, 650, something like that.
But other than getting replenishables or getting into higher value items, I don't think there's any way I could scale much bigger than what I am.
Yeah.
Because I'm not going to spend more time doing it. I need to spend more time. I got to pay for that bathroom. That was expensive. That's going to be expensive.
Why are you remodeling it?
We're getting a walk-in shower. Gwen's getting a knee replacement in January, but my cataract surgeries are $5,000, and the walk-in showers going to be at least 10,000,
Well, good thing you got all the cold weather masks you sold.
and we just got back from Ireland last month, so
Well,
we've spent a lot of money lately. So I need to sell.
Todd starts tapping into his reserve and he starts tightening up.
Yeah, I don't want to get into the backyard and have to dig up some silver to sell.
That's right. You don't want to have to. Or he hates it when he goes out there and turns on the oil well in his backyard to pump off of a barrel or two.
Yeah,
He hates it because it drives his power bill up.
Ugh.
You got to spend money to make money, Todd. But you're right, Larry. Flipping a house or two a year.
Yeah. Or just buy an island and fix it up a little bit and sell it. Or buy a country and fix it up a little bit and sell it. Think big.
Yeah, think big.
Yeah, Ping, that was perfect for you. The items you have, the pins you have to sell from Disney, that was a perfect move on your part.
well, did you do it, Todd? Did you do the list easier?
I need to. I've got some record albums, and I've got a bunch of CDs and DVDs, and
Yeah.
I need to buy some of those $15 100 items at a time.
Yeah.
I just haven't done it yet.
Scott seems to be doing okay.
Yeah, Scott's doing great at it.
I watched a video Beth put out where she was using it. I don't know if she switched to it or not, or if she was just trying it out.
What, list easier?
Yeah.
I think he was trying it out. I don't know whether she still kept it or not.
Yeah. Yeah, Spam, they went through how many books have you listed on List Easier now, Spam? They had like half a warehouse filled with books.
See, I don't have a lot of like that kind of stuff, and I usually don't buy a lot of that kind of stuff.
Yeah, but you sell stuff that has a good return on it.
Sometimes, yeah, I guess. I try to anyway.
Do you still have Uncle Hezekiah?
Yeah, he's hanging upstairs and on the landing upstairs. You know, when you go up the stairs, there's like a little landing, you know, and then you go in the doors of the bedroom. He's up at the top. That's old. That's an old portrait.
I know. I still laugh
Really
about
old.
thinking about Jim not going upstairs because
He didn't bring it in the house until I moved here. Like when he was coming down here when we were moving, he'd be down here by himself because it's too creepy. It's like the Haunted Mansion or something. I'm not bringing that. I'm not bringing that in the house yet.
It looks at him. It
Yeah.
watches him come in the
Eyes are
stairs.
moving like Scooby Doo pictures, you know.
Yeah. For those that don't know, she's got a painting. They've got a painting that they bought at an auction, and it's an old antique of a guy. And
Wow, you put up 4,000 books so far.
Or is that 40,000 with
40
the comma in the wrong area?
yeah,
Here we go, 4,000. But that's still that's a lot of listings.
okay, Todrick, I got to get out of here.
Nope, that's it. Tom's done.
Okay.
I got some things I
Wrap it
got to
up.
do. I got to go pick up Ham.
He always says the same thing. I got stuff I got to do. I got to go.
Well, on Friday, I mean, our Roberta's family's having Thanksgiving tomorrow, so we've got to go out and pick up some stuff. And I'm moving kind of slow today.
You're baking a turkey tonight, Tom?
No, I'm going to get a ham. I prefer honey baked ham. I prefer ham to turkey.
That's not traditional Thanksgiving.
Well, it is
what
in
the
my
hell,
household.
Todd? What the hell, Tom? You got to eat a turkey.
What the hell, Tom?
So we never
I mean, the
could.
pilgrims would be disappointed in you right now, not eating turkey.
Well, I like turkey, but I don't want to a whole turkey.
You know what you do?
What?
And I used to like, because we were just the three of us. Jenny O has a turkey. It's already seasoned and everything, and it's in a bag, and you just take it and put it in the oven, and then when you take it out, it's delicious. You don't even have to touch it, wash it, put your hand up its ass, anything. You just put it in, and it's ready to go. You don't have to dig that giblet package out of its neck or anything. It's awesome.
Spam. How many do y'all put up at one time? Do y'all do like 100 books? You take the pictures for them, process them, upload them, and then start another 100. How do y'all do that? Because to put up 4,000 books, you've got to have a strategy.
Well, if they put up 100 a day, that'd only take 40 days.
Mm.
And they
Yeah,
started doing it in August, right?
Yeah, but
If you did straight list easier and took maybe 3 or 4 pictures of a book, you could blast out a
is he
bunch of
waiting on me?
listings in a hurry.
Can y'all hear me?
Yes.
Yeah, Mr. Sadie.
Okay, I don't know why my other mic's not cutting out. Anyway, I got to go. Y'all have a great weekend. Todrick, I guess I'll see you tonight if Scott has a show. Tara,
What?
keep the faith, girl. Ride that horse.
I'm done showing for the year. We're done. I'm done.
Oh, are you?
Yep. We're
Well,
staying home.
you need to get up on the horse and ride off into the sunset and let Jim record it. All right,
Hey,
I gotta
no,
go.
I'm not doing that. No.
People are waiting on me.
Okay,
Bye-bye.
go already. Quit talking.
Okay.
Brother Tom.
He wants to go, but he couldn't go.
A 106-ounce can of product wholesales for $4.28 on Amazon. Got pulled for weight fee increase. Price was $60 on eBay and stuff. Yeah. 106 ounce. Trying to think what comes in 106 ounce.
I don't know. You could just tell us
Anyway,
what the product is, I guess.
he's not gonna. If he told us what it was, it would probably be able to figure out his source and do the same thing and ruin his market.
Race to the
Retail
bottom.
arbitrager.
Yeah, race to the bottom.
Yeah. So anyway, what else is going on today? We got Flippin' Ain't Easy show this afternoon. That's about
so you
it.
pretty much plan your day around the other reselling shows, Todd?
Well, the ones I watch, I do.
You list a little bit in between and then plan your day. I got to be home, Gwen. I got Flippin' Ain't Easy is going to be on here at 4:00.
That's right.
I got to eat supper early. Flippin' Ain't Easy and on. I can't be disturbed. I got to take my medicine.
Clark's got his own car. I need to take my medicine. I have to eat.
Well, I mean,
Hey,
there's
Glenn.
shows I like to watch. John's is one of them.
Hey, my dad at the end, his life revolved around when the Lone Ranger was on. So.
Oh, okay. Hi ho, Silver.
Yeah.
I like my sister told me they're in the doctor's office, and the doctor's explaining all this stuff.
He's got some medical issues.
Not good medical things for my dad. So my sister looks over and she goes, "What do you think?" He looks at her and goes, "This is about a month before he passed away." He looks over and he goes, "I want to go home and watch the Lone Ranger."
There you go. I can watch those shows and still make sales. So in your face, bam.
Yeah.
There you go.
I know men are just as bad with watching football on Sundays and stuff.
That's an odd way to say it, Todd. It was almost like you're not a man or something. Men like funny about watching football on Sundays.
I don't watch football anymore.
Yeah, I don't pay for it.
On Sundays, and the reason is I used to really get into it, but what happens is if my team wins, I'm really happy, and if my team loses, I've ruined my day. So this way, if I don't watch it, it didn't happen, and it doesn't bother me. Because either way, whether the team wins or loses, I still blew 4 hours watching football.
Yeah, I quit paying to watch the Cowboys, so
Oh, you did?
I just listen to the radio broadcast now.
That's what me and Char, we'd listen to Packer games in the barn. We'd be cleaning stalls, and we'd be listening to it on the radio.
I mean, I'll watch, like, sometimes I can pick up, like, if Brandon has a far away game, I'll watch that, like, if it's on YouTube or something like that. Like, live, they'll have it live. But, yeah, I don't, very rarely do we watch NFL.
You're not going to keep 30 horse stalls clean watching football.
Yeah. All right, let's shut this show down.
All right, this is going off the rails. So.
It's no fun without Tom here.
I guess not. He keeps it going.
Would you call the show a podcast or just a show?
I don't know what. I guess a podcast.
I don't call it a podcast.
Sounds good. Makes it sound more professional.
Does it?
I guess, yeah.
Is that what I need in my life? More professionalism?
Well, you can be like, I'm a podcaster. Catch me on, Rumble, Twitter.
I'm a podcaster.
All those links, out. So you'll be like on Rumble, Twitter, Spotify. Here's my Spotify and stuff like that.
See, I'm not the only one who plans my life around the FAE show.
Well, there you go.
The Toddcast. There you go, bum crack.
I'm so disorganized. I can't plan my life anymore. So, well, sometimes I will say I'll listen to it. I just don't talk in the chat.
Yeah, I don't have super chats or memberships. I don't mind sending a super chat every once in a while if I've got something that I want to tease somebody about or whatever, but nah. You keep your money and I'll keep mine. That's kind of my philosophy about super chats and memberships. Nah.
Well, you could have memberships, and then you could do like a private show once a month where only your members could go in.
You just keep your money. Don't be giving me a super chat. I don't want them. I read all your comments anyway, so Anyway, okay. I'm out of here. Y'all have a good weekend.
All right.
And ta-ta for now. Adios.
Bye.
Good luck and God bless. Oh, they left. I guess I will too.